told your friend you're not okay.
The Korean entertainment world is in an uproar again, and this time it's not because of a new song release or a classy magazine photo shoot. The name at the center of attention is Kim Taehyung, a global icon known for his every move, always creating international waves. But today, it's not his work or his performances that have captivated the public, but rather a decision that seems simple, yet it turns out to have a profound strategy behind it. A few weeks ago, a shocking report emerged from the Korean music industry. Taehyung firmly rejected offers for major concerts, one even offering a venue with a capacity of over 60,000. Sponsors were ready, major TV networks were vying for broadcast rights, and management was left baffled by the decision. Many assumed Taehyung simply needed a break, but the reality was far more complex. As BTS prepared to embark on their major tour, Taehyung made an unexpected move. Instead of taking the opportunity to perform, he held back. To some, this decision seemed counterintuitive. But slowly, the pieces of the puzzle began to form a bigger picture. The decision of "not now" wasn't a rejection, but rather a mature move from an artist who understands the powerful impact of timing. Industry sources revealed that Taehyung was considering a global project of cinematic proportions, not just a concert, but a multidimensional experience designed to be seen exclusively by audiences worldwide. A concept so ambitious that he needed to keep every detail under wraps. In this context, postponing local concerts wasn't a setback, but rather the foundation for a precisely planned international explosion. The public began to understand the larger picture. Taehyung wasn't an artist chasing the spotlight, he was letting it come to him. Without even performing, every small photo, short video, or casual moment he shared became a global conversation. The media began to refer to this strategy as silent dominance, power that operates not through noise, but through complete control of the moment. South Korea praised this approach as a sign of artistic maturity. While many artists raced for the spotlight in pursuit of relevance, Taehyung chose a calm, confident presence. Most strikingly, he showed no signs of anxiety. His face remained calm, his steps steady, as if he knew with certainty that the future was moving toward him, not against him. As soon as rumors of his global project circulated, the fashion world was in full swing. International brands like Cartier and Celine reportedly adjusted their campaign schedules just to wait for the yet-to-be-announced Taehyung moment. This was unusual. The global fashion industry doesn't adjust its calendar for just any artist. This fact alone indicated that Taehyung's silence was harboring something extraordinary. Japanese media then leaked additional details, further fueling public anticipation. They claimed that Taehyung was developing a global concert in a cinematic format, a concept never before attempted by an Asian artist. If true, this project could be a turning point in global music history, merging art, technology, and storytelling into a transnational experience. What further captivated the public was the realization that every decision Taehyung made had long-term significance. He didn't want his first concert after his hiatus to be a routine event that would simply pass by. He wanted it to be a historic moment, a moment that made the world say in unison, "This is the moment we've been waiting for." Meanwhile, the fan community was in full support. The hashtags #TrustTaehyung and #VKnowsBest immediately exploded on social media. Comments from thousands of fans confirmed one thing: Taehyung is the perfect blend of strategy, loyalty, intuition, and global vision. He maintains BTS's image while simultaneously building his solo career with a quality that's hard to match. Even some once skeptics have become supporters. They realize that Taehyung isn't just an idol, he's the architect of public emotion. He knows when to show up, when to retreat, and when to unleash a big surprise. One music columnist even wrote what became the most shared quote of the day: "Taehyung isn't refusing concerts. He's building something we can't yet imagine." Analysts now call this strategy elegant restraint, a self-control so graceful that it creates a natural exclusivity. In a modern entertainment world dominated by speed and noise, restraint is a striking strength. And Taehyung is living proof of that. But today, a new development has shaken the industry once again. After weeks of silence, news emerged that Taehyung had secretly held a series of closed-door meetings with several international technology companies and film studios. The meetings reportedly involved creative teams from America, Europe, and Japan, a rare cross-continental collaboration for Korean artists, even on a global scale. According to a source who declined to be named, Taehyung is testing a stage technology never before used in any concert. This technology is said to combine live performance with ultra-realistic cinematic elements, allowing audiences worldwide to experience the feeling of being there even if they are watching from different countries. This concept fits perfectly with the rumors of a global cinematic concert that have previously surfaced. Experts are calling this move a future concept. It's not just about watching a concert, but rather about entering a world specifically crafted by Taehyung, one that combines visual art, music, atmosphere, and storytelling into one unified experience. If true, this would not only be his first concert in a long hiatus, but also a breakthrough that could change the standards of the global entertainment industry. What's even more surprising is that this news comes at a time when the public is still praising Taehyung's elegant restraint in order to maintain BTS's group hype. Many analysts now believe that the decision to forego a major concert isn't just about timing or personal strategy, but about preparing the groundwork for a massive project that requires uninterrupted focus. And here's what's making fans even more excited. Recent reports suggest that Taehyung has hired an international studio of blockbuster film stature for the pre-production process for his project. The studio is known for producing major Hollywood films, and working with them signals that Taehyung isn't preparing for an ordinary event, he's preparing for a global event. At the same time, Korean media today highlighted a subtle change in Taehyung's activity patterns. He's begun appearing less frequently, even in his previously fairly regular social media updates. Fans take this as a sign that he's entering his most intense phase of work. Whenever Taehyung disappears, there are only two possibilities: he's taking a break, or he's preparing for something that will shake the world. And history shows it's usually the latter. Global brands are becoming increasingly cautious about their schedules. Several fashion labels have reportedly postponed their campaign teasers for fear of clashing with the Taehyung moment, a new phrase that has become commonplace in the industry. They know one thing for certain: when Taehyung makes a move, the world turns. Now, the latest rumors suggest that Taehyung's global project has a deeply personal narrative element. He wants to create something that not only showcases his artistic abilities but also tells the story of his emotional journey as a musician, a global icon, and as part of BTS. If true, this project will be more than just a performance, but a historical statement. International analysts are starting to make predictions. They predict that Taehyung's big reveal will coincide with a specific global moment, be it a film festival, a music awards show, or a global fashion event. The public is starting to speculate whether Taehyung will suddenly appear on the international stage and announce something unprecedented by an Asian artist. And amidst all this, one intriguing thing has emerged. Although he hasn't performed, released a teaser, or even made any announcements, Taehyung's name remains at the center of the global conversation. The calm he displayed became a magnet that increasingly attracted public attention. Fans were increasingly convinced that Taehyung was entering the biggest chapter of his career. His silence wasn't absence. His silence wasn't emptiness. In fact, it was this silence that was building the world's curiosity to its highest point. And now, with all the rumors surrounding him, with the industry preparing to adjust, and with the world waiting in uncertainty for what was to come, there was only one question haunting everyone: when will Taehyung break his silence? Whatever the answer, one thing was certain: when that moment came, the entertainment world would never be the same again.